The year is 300 BCE. You're standing on a battlefield in the shadow of the Dinaric Alps. The Illyrian tribes, fierce and untamed, are locked in a brutal clash with a rival force from the Greek colonies along the Adriatic coast. The ground beneath your feet is soaked with blood. A thick metallic scent hangs in the air. A warrior, his bronze helmet dented and cracked, collapses at your side. Clutching his stomach as blood spills through his fingers, you can see his entrails. Nearby, an Illyrian chief lets out a primal roar, his massive axe cleaving through the chest of his enemy. There's no strategy here, no elegance, only survival. The screams of the dying echo across the valley as vultures circle overhead, waiting for their next meal. This is ancient Bosnia, where war is a way of life, and the mountains remember every drop of blood. Today, we'll journey back to the time of chaos and resilience to uncover the untold history of ancient Bosnia, a land of warriors, kingdoms, and legends. Welcome back to the Time Machine Diaries, where we don't just experience history, we jump right in and go balls deep. Our story begins with the Illyrians, the ancient tribes who first called Bosnia home. Spanning a wide region of the Balkans, the Illyrians were known for their warrior culture, their skill in metalwork, and their fiercely independent spirit, which I wholly support. Their society was tribal, each clan ruled by a chieftain who wielded both power and fear. These tribes often fought each other, but when threatened by outside forces, there's the theory of, well, I don't like you, you don't like me, but we both fucking hate that guy. They worshipped gods of war, nature, and the underworld, leaving behind enigmatic stone carvings and burial mounds that still puzzle archaeologists today. To understand their world, we have to step into the time machine and head back to 300 BCE. I arrived in the fortified Illyrian hilltop village. Smoke rises from clay ovens. Warriors sharpen their weapons as children chase each other through narrow paths. The air is thick with the scent of roasted meat and pine wood. I just realized I'm fucking hungry. I didn't eat before I got in this motherfucking time machine today. At the center of the village, a council of elders debates the looming threat of a Greek incursion. Their faces are etched with determination and fear. These people know they are outnumbered, but if they surrender, well, they might as well just kill themselves. The Illyrians' independence couldn't last forever. By the 2nd century BCE, the rising power of Rome set its sights on the Balkans. The Illyrians fought fiercely, using guerrilla tactics to ambush Roman legions in the dense forests and treacherous mountains of Bosnia. But Rome's might was relentless. By 9 CE, the Great Illyrian Revolt, one of the largest uprisings Rome has ever faced, was crushed. The Illyrians were defeated, their lands annexed, and their culture gradually absorbed into the Roman Empire. Roman dominion brought new infrastructure, roads, aqueducts, and cities like Salona and Aquaes, the latter known for its healing thermal springs. But for the Illyrians, this civilization came at the cost of their identity. Back in the time machine, I've jumped forward to the height of Roman rule in Bosnia. Soldiers in gleaming armor patrol the streets while merchants shout about the quality of their goods: olive oil, wine, and spices from across the empire. But there's tension beneath the surface. In the shadows of the Roman baths, I overhear whispers of rebellion. Even after decades, the spirit of the Illyrians hasn't been extinguished. These people may live under Roman law, but their hearts belong to the mountains. As the Roman Empire crumbled in the 5th century, Bosnia became a crossroads for migrating tribes: the Goths, the Slavs, and the Avars. Over time, the Slavs settled in the region, blending their customs with those of the Illyrians and Romans. By the Middle Ages, Bosnia emerged as a distinct kingdom, known for its unique blend of culture and religions. Ancient Bosnia was a land of warriors, survivors, and dreamers. From the fierce Illyrians to the towering Roman aqueducts, its history is a tapestry woven with resilience and transformation. The mountains of Bosnia still hold the memories of those who lived and fought there, their stories etched into the stone and soil. By traveling back in time, we've glimpsed the spirit of a people who refuse to be forgotten.
We have faced unimaginable challenges, but we will rebuild. We will heal. We will create a future of peace and prosperity for ourselves and for generations to come.
When Bosnia and Herzegovina fell under Austro-Hungarian rule, the empire brought modernization, but it also sowed discontent. The region became a pressure cooker of ethnic and nationalist tensions. And then came the moment that changed the world. June 28th, 1914. In Sarajevo, a young nationalist named Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. That single bullet sparked World War I, pulling the entire globe into chaos. Sarajevo, once a symbol of cultural coexistence, became the epicenter of global upheaval. After World War II, Bosnia and Herzegovina became part of Yugoslavia, a socialist federation led by Josip Broz Tito. Tito held the country together with his vision of brotherhood and unity. But after Tito's death in the 1980s, the cracks began to show. Nationalism surged, and the delicate balance between Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs unraveled. By the early 1990s, Yugoslavia was collapsing, and Bosnia found itself at the center of one of Europe's bloodiest conflicts since World War II. The Bosnian War was a terrible conflict that left deep scars, ethnic cleansing, concentration camps, and the siege of Sarajevo shocked the world. The destruction of the Stari Most Bridge in 1993 became a powerful symbol of Bosnia's shattered unity. But amid the darkness, there was also stories of resilience, of neighbors helping each other despite their ethnic divides, of artists creating beauty in the ruins of Sarajevo. And when the war finally ended with the Dayton Accords, Bosnia began the long journey of rebuilding. Today, Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country still healing, still navigating its complex identity. Its cities are a blend of Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and Yugoslav influences. The scars of war are visible, but so is the spirit of resilience. Sarajevo, once a City Under Siege is now a vibrant cultural hub. The rebuilt Stari Most stands again in Mostar, a testament to the country's enduring hope for unity. But challenges remain. Economic struggles, political gridlock, and the lingering shadows of the past.
The year is 1204, and the jagged cliffs of the Nerepta Gorge echo with the roars of battle. Two rival Bosnian factions, vying for control of the lucrative trade routes along the river, clash in a savage conflict. The gorge's towering rock faces amplify every scream, every clash of steel, turning the battlefield into a hellish symphony of chaos. The air is thick with smoke from burning siege weapons and the iron tang of spilled blood. Warriors clad in patchwork armor of leather and chainmail charge headlong into the fray, their war cries drowned out by the roar of the Nerevta River below. A young soldier, his face smeared with ash, blood, and sweat, grapples with an enemy twice his size. Desperation fuels his strength as he drives a jagged blade into the man's side. Blood sprays across the rocky ground, mixing with the trampled remains of the fallen. On the cliffs below, archers rain down a relentless barrage of arrows, their deadly shafts piercing armor and flesh alike. The screams of the wounded echo against the stone, a grim reminder of the battle's brutality. Near the riverbank, a commander rallies his troops, his voice hoarse but resolute. His standard, a black falcon on a crimson field, flutters defiantly in the wind. The river, once a symbol of life and prosperity, now runs red with the blood of those who fought to claim it. As the sun sets, casting an eerie golden glow over the battlefield, the victors limp through the carnage, gathering their wounded and counting their dead. The gorge falls silent, save for the mournful cries of crows. What was once a place of beauty and commerce is now a scarred reminder of the cost of ambition. This battle, like so many others in Bosnia's history, would become a story passed down through generations. A tale of bravery, betrayal, and the relentless struggle for survival in the shadow of the mountains. The legend of Visokica, the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. The Visokica Hill near the town of Visoko has long been a subject of fascination and mystery. In 2005, archaeologist and entrepreneur Samir Osmanagic claimed it to be the site of an ancient pyramid, calling it the, quote, Pyramid of the Sun, end quote. He argued that it was built by an advanced civilization over 12,000 years ago, making it one of the oldest and largest pyramids in the world. The claim sparked global interest, with some believing the pyramid to possess healing energy and a spiritual connection to the cosmos. Mainstream scientists have dismissed the pyramid theory, asserting that Visokica is a natural geological formation. However, excavations have revealed intriguing artifacts and tunnels, leaving the site shrouded in mystery. Whether the pyramid is a product of nature or an ancient civilization remains a heated debate. I'm butchering this is terrible. The Bielniesniaka mountain, known for its rugged beauty, is said to be home to a mysterious black wolf that roams its forests. According to legend, the wolf is a cursed spirit of an ancient warrior who betrayed his tribe during a great battle. Sightings of the wolf are considered an omen. Those who encounter it are said to face imminent danger or tragedy. Hunters have tried to track it, but the wolf always vanishes into the mist, leaving only its howls behind. While the black wolf is likely a myth, the Jelezniaka is known for its diverse wildlife, including wolves. The legend may have originated from sightings of unusually dark-colored wolves or from local folklore, meant to deter people from wandering too far into the dangerous wilderness. During the Bosnian War, Mount Igman, near Sarajevo, became a lifeline for the besieged city. The Igman route was a treacherous mountain road used by Sarajevo's defenders and civilians to smuggle supplies and escape the deadly siege. The mountain was constantly shelled by enemy forces, and those who traveled the route faced freezing temperatures, ambushes, and sniper fire. Mount Igman played a critical role in the survival of Sarajevo during one of the longest sieges in modern history. Its forests provided cover for resistance fighters, while the route symbolized the resilience of the Bosnian people. To this day, Mount Igman is remembered as a site of heroism and sacrifice. The Prenj Mountain, often called the Herzegovinian Himalayas, is rumored to hide a vast treasure left behind by fleeing Ottoman soldiers. During the retreat of the Ottoman Empire in the 19th century, soldiers buried chests filled with coins and sacred artifacts in the caves of Prenj to keep them from falling into enemy hands. Many have searched for the treasure, but it's said that the spirits of the soldiers guard it, cursing anyone who disturbs their resting place. While no treasure has been found, the legend persists among locals and adventurers. Prenj's remote and rugged terrain, with its deep caves and steep cliffs, makes it easy to imagine hiding places for such treasures. The story may also reflect the region's turbulent history of wars and invasions.
My journey through Bosnia and Herzegovina has been a roller coaster of emotions. From the vibrant harmony of the Ottoman Sarajevo to the heartbreak of the 1990s war. This is a land that has seen the best and worst of humanity. But if there's anything I've learned, it's that Bosnia is more than its tragedies. It's a place of beauty, resilience, and hope. I hope to visit there someday. It's a reminder that even in the darkest times, people find ways to survive, rebuild, and to dream.
Thanks for joining me on this journey. Till next time, keep your eyes on the past. It's where our future begins. This is Time Machine Diaries, and I'm Colin, your host. Take care.